Good morning class. As I am taking your lesson 5, that is soil, and we have already discussed the topic soil. Today's topic is soil profile. But before going to today's topic, let's have a quick revision what we have studied yesterday. So, in soil, we came to know that soil supports life on the earth. So, how the soil supports life on the earth? It supports life by two ways. What are the two ways? Plants grows well in the soil, means plant cannot grow without soil, and plants is a living thing. So first way is it supports life by growing plant. And secondly, soil is home to many animals. So it gives life to many animals also because they hide themselves, they live in the soil. So in this way it supports life on the earth. It supports plant to grow and living things depend on the plant for their life. So we can say soil supports life on the earth. Then we did yesterday a small activity in which we have to circle the things where we use soil. So we use soil in each and every activity. In bathing, in cooking. In bathing, how? Because we make so many soaps by using some special kind of soil like multani mitti. Or we use that mitti or that soil directly on our body to bath. Now in cooking, in villages you have seen that the gas stoves are made up of soil as well as the utensils are also made up of soil. They use utensils which is made up of soil, or in urban areas also nowadays we are using utensils which are made up of soil. So we are using the soil in cooking also. So in this way we found that in each and every activity we are using soil. Now soil. What is soil and how it is formed? We have studied yesterday that when big rocks broken into smaller pieces. Why it broke into smaller pieces? Because of the effect of sunlight, wind and water. And then those smaller pieces convert into powder over a million of years. It took million of years to convert into a powder. Then the soil is formed, and this whole process is called the making of soil. This process is called weathering. Okay. So weathering is an important terminology in this topic. Then we have seen another important term, humus. What is humus? Humus is the dead remains of plants and animals which are found in the soil. The dead bodies of the animals or the plants mixed with the soil, that is called humus. And what is why humus is important for the soil? Because it increases the fertility of the soil. It provides nutrients to the soil. We living things get nutrients by eating so many things, like we drink milk, we eat dal, we take so many fruits and vegetables to get the nutrient. In the same way, soil get nutrient from humus also. Humus is the dead remains of plants and animals. So in this way we make a quick revision what we have studied yesterday. Now move to the today's topic. Today's topic is soil profile. Okay. Now soil profile is the layers of soil. Layers, I hope you understand, that is one upon another. You can see there are three layers. That is topsoil, subsoil and bedrock. Here the topsoil is the top layer, then the middle layer is subsoil and the bottom layer is bedrock. These are called layers of the soil. Means soil is found in the following layers. Now, so soil profile is the layers of the soil. It has three layers: topsoil, subsoil and bedrock. The uppermost layer of the soil is called topsoil. Topmost layer, what we call the topmost layer of the soil, is we called it topsoil, and altogether it is called soil profile. Okay, the layer of the soil altogether it is called soil profile, and the topmost layer is called topsoil. Now it contains sand, clay, humus, air and water. The topsoil contain means we found these things in the topsoil. What we found in topsoil? We found sand, clay, humus, air and water. Or we can say that topsoil is made up of these things, that is sand, clay, humus, air and water. Humus provide essential nutrients to the plants for growth. I told you that humus is good for the soil. It makes the soil more fertile. It provides nutrients to the soil, and we found humus in the topsoil. Why we found humus in the topsoil? Because whenever an animal is dead, whenever its plant is cut, we put that dead bodies in the soil only, and that is the topsoil. So we found humus in the topsoil, and humus provide nutrients to the topsoil. Humus provide essential nutrients to the plant for growth. It means the soil which contain humus, plant grows very well in that soil. Understood? Now, the second layer. The second layer is the middle layer, that is called subsoil. You can see the middle layer. This is the middle layer, and we call the middle layer is subsoil. It contains broken pieces of rocks and water, and it has very little humus. What we found in the middle layer, or we can say what is the middle layer made up of? Middle layer is made up of broken pieces of rocks and water. Means जो middle layer है वो rocks और water से मिलके बनी है, and it has very little humus. Very little humus means very little fertile also, because if the humus is less, if the water is less, the fertility rate or the fertile rate of this soil is less compared to the topsoil. So it is, subsoil is less fertile than topsoil. Then the bottom layer, we move to the third layer of the soil, that is the bedrock or the bottom layer. The bottom layer is the bedrock. It is deep inside the earth. Deep inside the earth means earth के एकदम अंदर में, बहुत नीचे जाके we found the bedrock. Then it is deep inside the earth and contains large pieces of rocks. Not much water is present in this layer. What we found in the third layer? We found large pieces of rocks. You can see the picture over here. You can see the pieces of rocks over here. Large pieces of rocks, not much water, no humus we found in the bedrock or the bottom layer of the earth. And it is found deep inside the earth. Means the top of the earth we found topsoil, then the middle we found subsoil, and the deep inside the earth, very inside the earth, we found bedrock. So this is all the soil profile. And it contains large pieces of rock. Not much water is present in this layer. Very little water is present in this layer. What does it mean? When there is less water, no humus, no air, so plant grows good in this layer or not? It will not grow properly in this layer. The plant grows properly in the top layer, because the top layer is the most fertile layer. Second layer is less fertile layer, and bedrock is not fertile. So the top grows well only in the topsoil. Okay, the crop grows well in the topsoil only. In this way, we have completed today top soil profile. Now, yesterday I gave you true and false. Let's discuss it. That soil is the topmost layer of the earth. Is it true or not? It is true. So we will write true over here. Now, topsoil is the most infertile layer. No, because topsoil, I told you now that topsoil is the most fertile layer. So we will write over here false. Fertile, I hope you all understood. जिसमें प्लांट प्रॉपरली ग्रो करते हैं वो फर्टाइल होता है, एंड इनफर्टाइल जहां पे प्लांट कैन नॉट ग्रो प्रॉपरली, सो दैट लेयर इज कॉल्ड इनफर्टाइल. नाउ थर्ड पॉइंट, द फर्टिलिटी ऑफ द सॉइल इज इंक्रीज्ड बाय सॉइल इरोजन. सॉइल इरोजन होगा तो फर्टिलिटी बढ़ेगी. सॉइल इरोजन मीन्स द टॉप सॉइल इज मूविंग फ्रॉम इट्स प्लेस. When the topsoil is moving from its place, then we come to the subsoil, and subsoil is less fertile than topsoil. So the fertility decreased, not increased. So again it is false. Okay. Now, wind and running water cause soil erosion. Yes, blowing wind and running water blows the soil with it. So it causes soil erosion. Blows the topsoil with it. So it causes soil erosion. So it is a true statement. It is a true statement. Now, roots of trees hold the soil together. पेड़ों की जो जड़ें होती हैं वो अपने साथ मिट्टी को पकड़ के रखती हैं. सो इट प्रोटेक्ट द सॉइल फ्रॉम सॉइल इरोजन. सो इट इज अ ट्रू स्टेटमेंट. Okay, these points we will discuss in the further topic also. Now we have completed this true and false. We have discussed. Your homework is you have to draw this soil profile in your science copy. Okay, you have to draw this soil profile in your science copy. Thank you very much. If you have any confusion in this topic, you are free to ask me during the period or after the period also. Thank you, class.